Hello, lovely people! Today, I want to share with you a painting journey of this project, A Lady at the Beach. I usually start with the drawing and painting of the main object or character. Let's start with the hair. The colors I will use are permanent red and titanium white. I mix the colors with different intensities for some layering and effect. I make a few strands first as a guide for the main shape and flow, just like so. And then, filling in more strands with different shades, little by little with thin and gentle strokes. I am going for a hair that's in between wet and dry, like she had the dip sometime earlier. The permanent red I have is kind of difficult to manage because it's old, so it's already a bit dry, but I don't want to throw it away. I use medium to make it easier to blend. And this is how I want it. Perfect. For the bikini, I chose the color neon pink because I wanted to stand out even though it is only a small portion in this art. This is what's wonderful about acrylics. There are a lot of vibrant colors to choose from. My strategy for the body is to also first follow the drawing outline before I fill in colors. The colors I use are cadmium red light, aquamarine blue, cadmium yellow, and titanium white. Then I just keep on blending. It doesn't have to be perfect for now. I will still go back and work on the lady again later on. The scenario is at the beach. A lady is sitting at the sand. Her hair is being softly blown by the wind. She is facing the sea and waving at somebody. Who can that be? When I was looking at the blank canvas, this was the initial story that came to me, and then I started drawing. But to be honest, I still do not know the next thing to do after I finish the body. Maybe it will come to me later on, as it has always been the case with my previous artworks. So, I am reminding myself to let go of that thought and just be calm. At this point, I try not to look around the blank portions of the canvas and just focus on doing the body. Painting for me is like in reality, not knowing what to do on a certain scenario can cause worry and panic. I am avoiding this. When I feel that I am almost at that state, I take a break. Maybe watch something, eat, go out. So when I get back at it, my mind is clear and refocused. I don't go back half-heartedly. Also, I take plenty of breaks. I don't rush. In painting, I make myself calm to avoid being hyper-excited, uptight, and discouraged. I cover the palette with parchment paper so that it is easy for me to clean. I do not have to wash out the colors when I'm done. I just crumple the paper and throw away. These are the colors I used for the first part. Oh, plus the permanent red. But note that this is just the start. I still have to do more mixing, blending, and layering later on. I decided to add the beach mat and the towel, starting off with the towel. The colors are magenta light, neutral gray, and cadmium yellow. I don't want the towel to be bright because I want the mat to be the bright one. These are the colors I used for mat and towel. For the beach mat, I will mix viridian green hue and cadmium yellow. I am taking in consideration the placement of the shadows. For the sand, I will apply this coarse pumice gel for texture, spreading the gel to areas I plan to have the sand on. I am doing this on the floor. I use palette knives in spreading this medium. To be honest, my patience was tested here because it took me a while to finish spreading the gel. Here, just to show my speed, in the long run, I feel the pricking on my wrist and leg. Finally, done with the pumice. So I need to leave this first for the gel to totally dry before I can paint on it to make it look like sand. For now, it looks like gravel. Current situation of my floor and table. The gel is now dry. I am now working on making the sand. I am enjoying this part, although again, it took me so long to finish because of the texturized gel. I am mixing titanium white, cadmium yellow, and raw sienna. In doing the sand, just like with the mat, I am taking in consideration the shadow placements. The further the sand, the whiter it is. I do not just paint. I have to feel the story because every painting I do has a story, like my own personal diary. Finishing a painting makes me feel happy, also energized, and relaxed at the same time, if that makes sense. I paint as a hobby and somehow as a therapy for releasing my thoughts and emotions. I am now painting the sea, but I am still uncertain of the final scene. Even so, I just keep going. I didn't realize that my phone died. I just knew about it when I finished the whole scene. So the lady is waving at the person on the other island and that person is waving back. I also added color in the sky and waves to the shore. Adding some more waves. Then after this, I will check which parts I have to go revisit to color in. One is the lady for sure. Finished! Thank you for accompanying me till the end. Wishing you all a lovely day.